Hi there, I'm Catherine Peterson, and I am the Math Department Chair at Woodstock North. And I just wanted to take a moment to talk with you about your course options for next year. For every math student, the progression must go Algebra 1, Geometry, and then Algebra 2. After Algebra 2 is when you have a little bit of more options. So if you are currently in Algebra 1, next year you'll take Geometry. If you're currently in Geometry, next year you'll take Algebra 2. And if you are currently in Algebra 2, I will talk shortly with you about your options for next year. Now, at the Geometry and Algebra 2 levels, we do have an honors option. If you are currently in honors, we encourage you to continue on that honors track. And if you are currently in a regular Algebra 1 geometry, consider honors for next year. Are you feeling challenged enough in your math class? Are you looking into a future career where math is going to be a key part of that? Maybe honors is the right track for you. After Algebra 2, we have quite a few options for you to choose from. The graduation requirement for math for high school is that you take and pass 3 years of high school mathematics, including geometry. So, for most students, any course after Algebra 2, so a senior level math course, is optional. However, we strongly encourage you to continue on with your math courses, as it's definitely one of those subjects where if you don't use it, you lose it. And if you are considering going to a community college, a college, or a university, math is going to be a general education requirement, even if it is not part of your major. So continuing math through your senior year is highly, highly encouraged. Now, if you are in Algebra 2 and you are not currently a junior, you do need to continue on with math. You do need to definitely continue on with math. So, options after Algebra 2, and I will go more in depth about each of these here on subsequent slides. We have pre-calculus and trigonometry at both the regular and honors level, intro to college algebra, which is also combined with transitional math, couple dual credit options through MCC, dual credit and also run as AP Statistics, dual credit college algebra with trig, and then a couple more AP classes, AP Calculus AB and AP Calculus BC. So like I said, I'm going to talk about each of those a little bit more in depth. So pre-calculus and trigonometry, very similar to pre-calc and trig honors. This continues on your traditional algebraic pathway. The content that you learned in Algebra 1 developed more in Algebra 2. You will continue on in pre-calculus, taking a deeper look at those content areas. In geometry, you were first introduced to trigonometry, sine, cosine, tangent, and you will explore that further in pre-calc trig. Now, why would you want to take this course? If you are unsure of what you want to do with your career, you don't know if you want to go into business or if you want to go into engineering, you don't know if you want to be a teacher or you want to be a paramedic. If you're unsure of where you want to or what you want to do with your future, then you may not know what sort of math is going to be required once you do make a choice. This is a great option because it prepares you for college level math. It prepares you for calculus should you have to go that pathway. Now, why might you want to take honors over regular? Honors does start the bridging topic into calculus. At the end of honors level pre-calc trig, we start a unit on limits, and should we have time, we'll go past that. If you are planning on taking, you are planning on taking calculus at either the high school or college level, honors would be a really, really great choice because of that coverage of that bridging topic of limits. Intro to College Algebra and Transitional Math is a senior level course. It is for seniors only, and it reviews the fundamentals of Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. This is a great course for students who know they want to go to college, but they probably are not going into a math related field. They know maybe they struggle with math or they just want to keep their math skills fresh. This is a great course for this. Now, what is the difference between Intro to College Algebra and Transitional Math? These two courses will really be run in the same class. As a student, you won't even notice the difference between the two courses because they cover exactly the same content. There's no difference. What is going to be different is how it is listed out on your transcript. If you go into Intro to College Algebra and Transitional Math and you have taken Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2, but you are still missing some credits, math credits necessary for graduation, then you will be on your schedule, on your transcript, you will be in Intro to College Algebra. Intro to College Algebra is very beneficial for you if you are planning on going to MCC. If you are planning on going to MCC and get a C or better both semesters of Intro to College Algebra, then that means at MCC and MCC only, you will automatically be placed into a credit-bearing math class when you go to college at MCC. Should you not get a C or higher both semesters, then you may have to go into a non-credit-bearing remedial math class. This Intro to College Algebra can take the place of those remedial math classes at the college level that you would have to pay for. Don't have to pay extra for them at high school. And again, you'd have to get that C or higher both semesters. Now, let's say you take this course and you've already passed, already have gotten all of your necessary high school math credits. Then on your schedule and your transcript, you would be in transitional math. Now, very similar to Intro to College Algebra, if you get a C or higher both semesters, then you will be placed for any participating college, which I do believe as of now includes every community college in the state of Illinois, so including MCC, and a few universities. You will automatically be placed into credit-bearing math course. So really the difference between these two classes is the portability, the colleges, universities that this math course that they apply to. Intro to College Algebra, it just gets you into the necessary math classes at MCC. Transitional math, that window of possibility is open up a little wider. We then have dual credit, but also run as AP Statistics. Statistics is a great course for students who are interested in careers in business, finance, actuarial science, economics, or maybe you don't know what you want to do yet. Dual credit is a way of getting college credit through MCC without having to take and pass a single test like an AP course. If you get a C or higher both semesters as in dual credit statistics, you will have college credit through MCC. Now, in order to take this class as dual credit, you do need to qualify as a dual credit student, which I'll talk about later on. This course covers exactly the same content as the AP Statistics course, so the two courses are really run simultaneously in the same classroom. Why would you take it as AP? If you don't fulfill the dual credit qualifying options, then you would be coded as AP. You can still earn college credit, but that would be through the AP test. Now, there are some options. If you qualify for dual credit, you may find some benefits still in taking the AP test. Depending on the college or university you're going to, they may grant you more college credit than what you would get through the dual credit through MCC. So that really we'd have to look into a little bit further depending on where you want to go and how this course could benefit you. Next, we have dual credit college algebra with Trig. This is another dual credit course with MCC. Again, like dual credit statistics, you must qualify for dual credit through MCC. But if you do qualify and you get a C or higher each semester, you have automatic free college credit through MCC. Now, why would you want to take this course? This course in a lot of ways is similar to pre-calc trig, but this would be for those students who know that they are not going a STEM pathway. They are not going into a career field that would require math beyond your general education requirement. Earning college credit through MCC with this course, that C or higher both semesters, may very well mean when you do go to college, you don't have to take any further math classes because you have fulfilled your requirements with this course. Our last two options are AP Calculus AB and AP Calculus BC. Now, they sound really similar, so what's the difference? Calculus, in general, is the study of continuous change. It continues that pathway, that algebraic pathway, Algebra 1, Algebra 2, pre-calculus. AP Calculus AB is the equivalent of Calculus 1 at the college level. At the college level, Calculus 1 is typically a one-semester course, but in AP Calculus AB, that Calculus 1 is stretched out full year. It is still a demanding course, but you're given a little bit more time to understand and delve into the information. College credit is earned through the AP exam, and this would be for students who must have already completed successfully pre-calculus and trigonometry, regular or honors. And I would encourage those who are interested in those STEM fields to continue on into this course. Calculus BC is Calculus 1 and 2 at the college level. So this is true college pace. Semester 1 is Calculus 1. Semester 2 is Calculus 2. There is not a lot of time to stop and review. It is a very demanding course because of the amount of content that needs to be covered. College credit, again, is earned through the AP test, and credit can be earned for both Calculus 1 and Calculus 2. So depending on how well you do on the test, you might just get credit for Calculus 1, or you could get credit for both Calculus 1 and Calculus 2. So you could earn a little bit more college credit through AP Calculus BC versus AP Calculus AB. Now, why would you want to take this course? Again, like Calculus AB, this would be a course you would want to take if you are interested in a STEM field. You are going into the math, science, engineering, one of those fields. This would be, again, for students who have completed pre-calculus and trigonometry, but from the honors section only. As I said previously, at the end of pre-calc trig honors, we cover the bridging topic to calculus, we cover limits. Having that knowledge from pre-calculus and trigonometry honors is crucial for taking AP Calculus BC. Because of the pace of this course, there is not time to really go over that limit knowledge, but it is expected that you already understand it. So again, you would have to have been successful in pre-calculus and trigonometry honors in order to take AP Calculus BC. Now, again, this is also a really quick-paced, strenuous course. So if you are worried about having many AP honors dual credit courses, you may want to really consider, do you have the time to put into AP Calculus BC? If you say yes, then great. If you say no, then maybe AP Calculus AB is the right place for you. It gives you a little bit more time to breathe, but still very much so prepares you for further calculus classes in college. Now, as I mentioned, a couple of our courses are dual credit, that dual credit statistics and dual credit college algebra with trig, and these require that you place into those classes per MCC standards. So what are those requirements, qualifying requirements? An ACT math score of 22 or higher, an SAT math score of 530 or higher, or placement via the ALEKS test, which is a placement test that MCC proctors. Now, given our current circumstances with COVID, MCC is determining if they want to use alternate methods of placement that might include a GPA requirement and or a certain PSAT score. However, those qualifying requirements are not set in stone yet. However, these three qualifiers are definite. So should there be any more information about placement and qualifications, we'll be sure to let you know. If you have any questions about any of these course offerings, please let me know at any point in time. My email address is there and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Of course, you can always ask your regular math teacher as well. We would be happy to answer your questions, and we hope to see you in math class next year.